The next thing Mikey Garcia is going to have to do is he's going to have to pick up on Lomachenko's patterns. Patterns are a little different than rhythms. Rhythms, you try to have a rhythm so that you don't have a stagnant guard, so you're kind of moving. It allows you to hide your punches a little better if you're moving in a rhythm. Rhythms can also be dangerous, as we've pointed out, but patterns are other specific things that are not in your guard that you do to set up other punches. And I'm going to show you an example of a pattern that Lomachenko shows to Walters so that he can kind of get a look at him and maybe set some other stuff up later. But he's just kind of testing the waters at the moment. We'll see what he does. He shoots to the outside, right, with some head movement, and then shows him left hand, right? And look at Walters kind of get a look at him, changes guard, moves his hand out, gets a good look at Lomachenko, and he kind of sees what he's doing. And now I'm going to show you when he actually takes advantage of that and catches Lomachenko with a good shot. Does the same thing, dips to the outside, shows him a left hand, and eats a shot. An example of Walters picking up on Lomachenko's pattern and catches him with a great shot. And this is going to be something that Mikey Garcia has to do and do very well. And I'm going to show you some examples in the Lopez fight when he does do this. So one of the patterns that Lopez started to show was after he would get hit with a jab, or Mikey would jab, he would throw a left hand to the body, and Mikey picks up on this. But let's go ahead and show the pattern. He eats a jab, and then he throws a left to the body. This one's a little delayed. It's one of the first instances, but he does land the punch, and that's the important part. So the next instance of that is here. Again, Mikey shoots a jab, and Lopez counters with a jab after. Good work from him. And then just a few seconds later, jab, and he shoots a left to the body. Again, catching him with another shot, another little pattern that he's set in the course of this fight. And now let's see when Mikey figures that out and he shows us something. And a great job right there. Jabs him, sees the body shot coming. I don't think that one lands, and then catches him with a great hook right there, showing that he can make adjustments, that he's a master at picking up not only rhythms, he destroys Lopez in this fight with his rhythms, and picking up his patterns and being able to counter them. And that's going to be one of his keys to victory throughout the course of the fight. In making sure that he can pick up the patterns that Lomachenko uses to make his way inside and counter off of them to stop him from, again, closing the distance and taking lead foot dominance into a superior position with pivots. And this is all going to be very important for Mikey. And if he can do that, he'll have a lot of success in the fight.